Hello lovely people and Merry Christmas! This is video 3 in my 12 Days of Christmas series where I'm making a festive video every day of Christmastide, the original Christmas season, from the 25th of December to the 6th of January. You can find the other videos in the series linked in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed, then click or tap the button below to make sure to turn on notifications and so you don't miss any of the Christmas love. Today I'm going to be talking about 10 weird British Christmas traditions. Well, okay, no, I say weird, they're not weird to me, just to you weirdos. 10 Christmas crackers. I was stunned to learn that these aren't a thing around the world. They're just a staple of Christmas. And yes, I do realise that not all of the world celebrates Christmas. My best friend Clara, who is Spanish, wanted to take some home with her this year, but no, was not allowed them on the plane because they have a tiny bit of gunpowder inside, and if they all went off at once... I mean, okay, yes, when you say it like that, I guess it does seem a little odd. A Christmas cracker is a cardboard tube that resembles an oversized sweet wrapper or bonbon. Two people grab either side of the cracker and pull to make the cracker split in two. Whoever is holding the side still attached to the cracker's center chamber gets to keep the contents, which usually include a terrible joke, a fun fact, a small toy, or useful object, never useful, and a paper crown. They've been in use since the Victorian period in the 1840s and are a Christmas staple. You cannot have your Christmas dinner without them. Number 9. Sticking with the crackers for a moment, paper crowns. These are brightly coloured, ugly, made of very thin paper and either too large or too small for your head. They're pulled from inside a popped cracker and you have to wear them no matter what. This tradition is said to date back to Roman times and the Saturnalia festivities, which involved wearing decorative headpieces. Every year my mother refuses to wear one, saying she'll only give in when she's senile or there's an invasion of the body snatchers. I'm all in, however, but I already have my own crown. Number 8. Mince pies. Contain no mince. They're actually sweet pies filled with dried fruits and spices, otherwise known as mincemeat. The pies can be traced back to the 13th century, when European crusaders brought back Middle Eastern recipes containing fruits and spices. Every single year I go through the whole process of making them, only to be reminded that I can't have sugar and my entire family loves savoury things. One day I will have someone who wants my pies. Number 7. More food. Bread sauce. Since we don't only have this at Christmas, but instead whenever we have a roast, I thought this one was a little more well known, but apparently not. Fair enough, it doesn't exactly look appetizing, but it is weirdly delicious. The sauce is made from, you guessed it, breadcrumbs mixed together with milk, butter, onions and several spices. Bread sauce has been around since medieval times when cooks would use bread as a thickening agent for sauces. It's very gloopy. 6. Mummers plays. See related, Morris dancers. Mummers plays are folk plays performed by troupes of amateur actors, traditionally all male, and on Boxing Day or throughout the Christmastide period, they take their play from pub to pub in a village or town, accompanied by Morris dancers. They're broadly comic slapstick performances of sorts. The characters may be introduced in a series of sports speeches, usually in rhyming couplets, because that's a thing we do. The principal characters, presented in a wide variety of manners I suppose, are a hero, most commonly St. George, King George or Prince George, we really like Georges, but sometimes Robin Hood, and his chief opponent, who is known as the Turkish Knight in southern England because racism, named Slasher elsewhere, and a quack doctor who comes to restore the dead man to life, generally St. George, to prove that he's so great. Other characters include Old Father Christmas, who introduces some of the plays, the Fool, and Beelzebub, or Little Devil Doubt, who demands money from the audience, and they pay. Mumming groups often wear face-obscuring hats or other kinds of headgear and masks. Some mummers' faces are blackened or painted. They used to all wear black shoe polish on their faces. On the 4th of November 2017, following a similar announcement from the Lewis Bonfire Council, the Association of Mummers in England and Wales announced that mummers would immediately cease the practice of blackfacing or blacking up. 2017. Number 5. Wassail. No, I do just mean the drink. It is a Christmas staple dating back to Anglo-Saxon times. Wassail in Anglo-Saxon actually means be well, and was traditionally a greeting made at the start of the new year. The act of wassailing, going door to door with a bowl of spiced alcoholic beverage, was performed on the 12th night and met with replies of drink well. It's like a big vat of wine or cider heated on the stove with various fruits and spices. My dad makes the best mulled wine ever. Fact. Why, okay, I can't drink alcohol, but it smells really good. 4. Christmas pudding. Wow, this list is mainly food. This classic dish dates back to the medieval era and is a sort of boiled fruit cake that's heavily spiced, doused in brandy, topped with holly and briefly set on fire. Traditionally, coins are hidden inside as an extra gift to your dentist, although some families hide other things like peas. Christmas is weird, okay? The pudding's medieval origin comes complete with some very specific instructions from the Roman Catholic Church, which say that the pudding should be made on the 25th Sunday after Trinity, that it be prepared with 13 ingredients to represent Christ and the 12 apostles, and that every family member stir it in turn from east to west to honour the Magi and their supposed journey in that direction. Yeah, definitely something we still do. Number 3. The Queen's Speech. Originally, of course, the King's Speech. See the film. The Christmas broadcast by reigning monarch has been an almost yearly mainstay in one form or another since 1932. Originally it started as a radio broadcast by George V. The broadcast evolved as the monarchy did, and 1957 saw Queen Elizabeth II deliver the first broadcast televised live to the nation. Just 2 years after that, though, they realised probably wasn't what the Queen wanted to be doing with her Christmas Day, and the broadcast has been pre-recorded ever since. But it's still faithfully beamed into homes across the country at 3 p.m. on Christmas Day. The subject matter tends to be similar every year, a reflection on the events of the past 365 days, and just an overall message of togetherness, including some talk about the monarchy, what they've been up to. It's like a Christmas card that they give all of us every year. 2. Boxing Day. As I learnt from the comments on yesterday's video, Boxing Day is not particularly well known. It's a national holiday in the UK and in recent years has been associated with sales, buying things in a box. But that's not the original meaning. Oh no. So watch yesterday's video to find that out. Number 1. Brussels sprouts. Largely hated and not eaten at any time except for Christmas meals. They're essentially miniature, bitter, gross cabbages that some people inexplicably like. Genuinely, we don't like them and yet we all buy them. Why? Because we're British and tradition comes first. There you go, 10 very odd British Christmas traditions. Have you heard of all of these before? What are the odd festive traditions in your country? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm dying to learn all about it.